And as I said before, and later on in life, I was back there one time with my wife to see what it was like. But fog had moved in, and we could only see about 100 feet. But what the areas that we could see in was really, really nice. There was bald eagles sitting on the light poles that they had put in there for electric. And I had never seen a bald eagle up close, and we took some photography of that. But camp life there was very good when we were at the CC camp. And on weekends, we would be able to go around the local towns like Tula Lake and see what was going on. And I also met a family at Ainsworth Corners that had a store there, and we got to know those people quite well, and they would invite us, some of us, by us, I mean myself and maybe one other guy, would be invited over for dinner for a home-cooked meal, and that was great because they really did a nice job, really nice job. And they were very friendly people, and they told us all about the local customs and also cautioned us not to go out in the cold without the proper clothing on. And we got a touch of that later on because it did get down really, really cold. And when you go out there, you had to have gloves, scarves, and nose protection and ear protection, that kind of stuff, so that you wouldn't freeze your skin. I also remember that they told us about it's all lava along there, and your shoes, soles on the shoes, won't last very long because that stuff really eats into them, and you have to be a little more careful with your shoes and watch out because you'll wear the soles off real quick. I did learn to type at Tula Lake Camp. They had an old portable typewriter there that had the keyboard, and they taught us the keyboard and how to learn how to type. They had a little book, and you were tried and got your speed up as much as you could, and using the right fingers, and that has helped me a lot because I'm a computer person now, and I don't think I would ever be able to type if it hadn't been for that. It was extremely helpful as I got further along in life to be able to type things on the typewriter. I don't remember everything that went on. I remember we had a dog wander into the camp one time, and I loved dogs. I grew up with dogs around us all the time at home in Mississippi, and I started petting him, and we brought him some food, and other guys would bring food out from the mess hall and feed him too, and he was a great dog. And the only picture I've got of the whole camp right now left in my possession is myself petting the dog out in the yard there between the barracks and the other buildings. It was a nice time in my life, and I did learn a lot out there. And as I said before, they were building a tunnel through an area, and a mountain type area there, that they could pump water from one side in a lake over to the other side, which was forming those new wildlife reserves. And then they would control the flow of the water into the various things between the dikes with flood control gates, and it turned out to be really a beautiful thing. One of the things that happened, though, towards the end there, was the war started, and they closed down all of the camps, the CC camps, that is. And I was told that they were going to use that camp for the Japanese from the west coast to have them inland away from the coastline. And later on after that, they said that they had Italian prisoners in this camp and then German prisoners in the camp. When I was there was hardly anything left of the camp. It was very skimpy of the buildings that were standing, and they were in very bad repair. But it brought back old memories to me, and I still have a fond memory of all the stuff that was going on there. I guess this is about my story, the end of my story for the Tula Lake Camp, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I know I did when I was there. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope this helps to show people what it was like when the young men were there, which I was one, at the time that it was going on. Goodbye now.